what's up guys, it is KA Central here, and I'm bringing you guys another little discussion video for you guys today. And I'm just so happy right now, just so fucking happy because next week, school starts, next Friday. I know it's a week till then, but still, I can still be fucking sad about it. I know a lot of people start in September around the country, but I start in the beginning of August, so yay for me. But hey, that is besides the point of this video. I just wanted to rant about that because I'm so fucking mad about that. So yeah, why don't we just get into the topic? So as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be discussing whether or not Kingdom Hearts 2.8 will ever get a release of a collector's edition of the game alongside the regular edition of the game. So why discuss this in particular? Well, as you all may remember, back in 2014, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 also got a collector's edition with it, which was pretty freaking awesome, and there's a whole saga about that, which I'll probably discuss right now because I feel it may be important to the entirety of this discussion. So back in 2014, Japan also got a collector's edition of Kingdom Hearts 2.5. They got two collector's editions, to be specific. One of the collector's editions was the limited edition, I think that's what it's called, and with it, you got both 2.5 and 1.5 together in one little package, you know, which was pretty fucking cool. The second collector's edition in Japan, which was called the Collector's Pack, also came with both 1.5 and 2.5, but also came with a special art book and a Blu-ray soundtrack, which contained all the remastered tracks in the game, and since it was on Blu-ray, that was probably fucking awesome. So that was pretty fucking cool over there for them in Japan, and we all heard about this also in North America because of the internet, and we all said, hey, that's pretty fucking awesome. We kind of like that over here. You're gonna release that over here, right? Right? Well, fast forward to like a month later or something like that. They announced the limited edition for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 over here in America, and what it was is a pen. It was just a pen that came with the thing. If you pre-ordered it, you got the thing absolutely free, the limited edition absolutely free. But all you got was a pen and this special little casing thing that wasn't really that special to begin with. And people were like, oh, so you're disguising a pre-order bonus as a limited edition for the game, which was really fucking scummy. And everyone pointed it out. I was one of the people who pointed it out. I was there for the whole saga, made videos about it, all that stuff. And people got really fucking pissed off, including me. And so we kept complaining, and then fast forward again, a couple weeks later, this YouTuber known as Sora Naruto 98, which you probably know as NilerTuber nowadays, started a trend called Square Be Fair, which was pretty much telling them, hey, we're getting tired of you just releasing all this cool stuff in Japan and screwing us over here in America, because we have been doing that for years now, and we were kind of tired of it. This was the boiling point, the limited edition 2.5. And so it became this big old movement within like the gaming community. It even started trending at one point, which was fucking cool. I was one of the people who were tweeting about it as well. And I guess in kind of retrospect, it was kind of whining in a sense, but you know, I think it still needs to be said what the whole message was about, saying we're getting tired of getting screwed over by you over in Japan because Japan gets all this good shit and we don't get anything. So we were kind of tired of it. And I kind of distanced myself from the whole Square Be Fair thing because it kind of was full of people who were nasty because they said some awful shit. Some people were making rape threats even, which was fucking disgusting, and all this different shit, so I kind of distanced myself from it, but I still think it needed to be said. But hey, that whole thing happened, and it probably got the attention of Square Enix at least, because a couple months later, like a month before the game was released, they announced the collector's edition for 2.5 here in North America, which we all know and love, which came with the Heartless plushie, the steelbook with both 1.5 and 2.5, and the art book. You know, it was kind of dumbed down from the Japanese version of the thing, but it was still fucking awesome. Whether it was mainly Square Be Fair that led to that, I do not know, but I do feel it had something to do with it. But that was kind of a summary of what happened. Sorry, it took me kind of a while, but hey, that's what happened. So let's finally get into the discussion. Will Kingdom Hearts 2.8 have a collector's edition to release along with it? Now, what do I think? I think, yeah, they'll probably release something of a collector's edition or some sort like that here in North America and Japan, because I think they learned their lesson with 2.5, because the whole limited edition debacle, which I just talked about, was a big PR disaster for them, at least for the fans of the game, because they got really pissed at them for a while, including me, because it was that whole thing with the pen and all that stuff, and again, you could all remember that. So they kind of had a PR disaster right there, and they saw that Americans don't want to get screwed over anymore. And Square Be Fair was kind of the thing to kind of show them that, because it was the boiling point, the limited edition of 2.5. We had it with Japan getting all the good shit all the time, and Americans getting screwed over, waiting for years to get the things that we've been wanting. So that was our pretty much movement to say, hey, we've had enough, and they clearly saw that. So I think Square Enix is going to be more accepting and more rewarding to America in the future, since we got our voices clearly heard through Square Be Fair. So they're going to do that more in the future, and we clearly see that with the announcement of 2.8 being a worldwide release, not just released in Japan first, because that's what happened with 2.5 back in October of 2014. So they're not going to do that anymore. They're going to give America some more love, release things in Japan and in America at the same time. So make sure to look forward to that. The 2.8 release date is a clear sign of that. And since they released a collector's edition for 2.5, and that was pretty successful from how everyone was so happy about that announcement, they'll probably do it again for 2.8, except it will probably be the same thing for Japan and North America. They'll probably release all that good shit for both of us at the same time, because it's releasing at the same time, and that'll be fucking awesome. So yeah, they'll probably release a 2.8 collector's edition. Now, what would be in it? Necessarily. That's a big question here. So I think it may be really similar to what the 2.5 collector's edition was in North America, at least the North American version of it. So I think that's probably what they're going to do with 2.8. Now, first things first, they can't put 2.5 and 1.5 in there. They can't do that. It's not released for PS4 yet, as far as we know. And if they just put that in there just for the collector's edition of 2.8, which would be a very stupid thing, I would have a whole rant video about that, but they probably won't do that. They're not that stupid. So sorry, no 1.5 and 2.5 in your 2.8 collector's edition. Just gonna have to wait to see if they actually release it for PS4. They say it's in the possibility stages. They could do it. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what they actually do. I really want them to do that. There's another video you can watch on my channel for that if you want to go see that as well. So what else could be in there? They could put a plushie in there. I really want them to do that, like they did with 2.5 and the Heartless plushie, you know? Because I really like that plushie. I think it's really cool. They could put either a Dream Eater plushie or a Cheerthy plushie in there. I would really like it if they put a Cheerthy one in there, because I do like the look of that. I really want something like that in there, but they could always do the Dream Eater one, you know. I think they already have a Dream Eater plushie out there somewhere for you to buy. And you're going to have to wait in North America till January 2017 to get the Cheerthy one. So I don't know if they'll do that for 2.8 Collector's Edition, but it would be really cool either way. I would just prefer the Cheerthy one, personally. They will also probably put an art book in there as well, because that's what they've done with all the other collected editions, like with 1.5, 2.5, and probably 2.8. So they'll probably put that in there somewhere. And I kind of want more stuff in this art book, you know, because in the other ones with 2.5, I was kind of underwhelmed with that art book. There wasn't that much in it. It wasn't really interesting. I don't have 1.5's art book, but I've also heard that's kind of underwhelming too. So I kind of want some more stuff with the art book with this one. I would also really like a soundtrack to come with this thing, because they probably had a lot of new stuff in this thing for back cover and point 2, and I don't think they're going to necessarily remaster the Dreamed Up Distance ones because it is a fairly new game. But I still really want that soundtrack in there, because it probably has a lot of awesome tracks in there, some tracks we never heard of, so I really want to see what kind of soundtrack that would be. Of course, there will also be a steelbook in there, like the other ones have come with, some really collector's edition box, like for 2.5, some fancy thing to go along with that. Some other things I would like to see, but probably won't happen, like I just saw this right now, a special 2.8 controller thing to go along with it, because I would really think that'd be really awesome. Like the touchpad could have like the hearts logo instead of the dots on it. That would be fucking awesome. It could be like all pink, because that's the color scheme they're going with this game, so that would be fucking awesome right there. Maybe some special items you could get with the collector's edition of the game. I don't necessarily support that kind of stuff, but hey, they could put that in there. They could add some special like costume for the game or something like that, and just a whole bunch of different things that could be in this collector's edition. But the whole summary basically is they'll probably do a 2.8 collector's edition for both Japan and North America. Probably will be the same thing. So yeah, make sure to look forward to seeing that announcement. They may do just a pre-order thing like that as well, for just get a pin or something like that. That would be really cool as well if they did that. But again, don't disguise it as a limited edition little thing, because it's just a pre-order bonus. That was some bullshit back in the day. But make sure to look out for some news regarding a 2.8 collector edition, because I think they're going to do it, and it probably will be fucking awesome no matter what they do. So make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this. What do you think about a collector's edition for 2.8? Do you think they'll do it? And what would you want to be in this collector's edition? Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. This has been K Central, and I will see you guys later. Bye!